Gervonta Davis trainer Calvin Ford says he wants the Eastside Cruz rematch. I hear, and he says that getting hot as hell. That he wants the he'll be open to training. Ryan Garcia talked about Oscar De La Hoya leaving him by himself too. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. So we can start on the Eastside Cruz stuff. I mean, it is what it is. I think everybody thought, that was the natural progression. He said that, Devin Haney didn't have enough to keep Tank off of him. But then again, said that he viewed Lomachenko as the Godzilla fight and Shakur better than Devin Haney. So in that boxing interview, he let you know when they minimize somebody and they talk about, well, somebody can't do this, but it's everything, all the excuses but fight, they ain't gonna fight Devin Haney. And Floyd said that. He said they ain't gonna never fight when he was training Devin Haney. So, I mean, that is what it is, So we can't keep, even though that's the best fight for him, and that just seemed to be the natural progression to get the belts. It's just something they don't like about Tank versus Devin Haney. And they can do the Eastside Cruz rematch. I ain't buying it. I ain't telling nobody to or not to buy it. But y'all asked the question, was this gonna open the floodgates for bigger and better fights to happen in boxing? And no. Tank gonna go back to doing what Tank was doing, fighting Hispanic fighters. Ain't gonna nothing come of that. He ain't fighting Shakur Stevenson. He showed that he don't care what people say. He feel like his fan base is casual and it's above. They don't know what's really going on. They just like going to his fights because it's an event. So he ain't gonna never do it. Devin Haney gonna literally have to pull his whole card in public, and at the end of the day, man, champions don't chase chumps. They don't chase regular belts. So I wouldn't have came to the fight. I wouldn't even acknowledge him. I said he wanted to fight. I call over there, hey, can we make it happen? If it's nothing, then I just say, I ain't got nothing to say about it. Say, mom said, if I ain't got nothing nice to say about somebody, don't say it at all. I'll leave it at that. Now, if you want to go on the campaign to try to, smoke Tank out, he can. And him and his dad been doing that, but ain't gonna get him in the ring no faster. So, I mean, don't get him in the ring no faster. So, I mean, shit, it is what it is. So we already knew that we were gonna probably do the Eastside Cruz rematch. You heard Eastside Cruz in the interview say, start dancing around the Shakur Stevenson question. So we pretty much knew what it was. And that's what they was gonna go to next, and that's what we gonna fight. He gonna do the Mayweather blueprint and just fight Hispanic fighters. Like I continue to say, I find it highly hypocritical of Floyd to blasting Bob Arum for saying all he wants to do is promote Hispanic fighters, and you leave Bob Arum, and that's what you use that exact same strategy, and then don't give the brothers an opportunity. So, hey, that's my only problem with it, but hey, to each his own. To each his own. So, he can do as he please, he can do as he want. He Floyd motherfucking Mayweather. And Tank Davis, as long as he happy with the money he get in this situation, keep doing what he gonna do. We already knew what it was. They wasn't gonna build on that. They were supposed to build on that. Now they gonna go back to fight Eastside Cruz. They feel like more people gonna tune in Eastside Cruz in the second time. So be it. They looking for easy fights. They looking for easy Hispanic fights. That's what they doing. Let them have it. Let them have it. So, Eastside Cruz, he ain't did shit since then that's worth note. He ain't built his profile up. So I barely know when this dude be fighting. It ain't like they put him in a fight that raised his profile. They haven't. They ain't raised that man profile with no good fights. He fight on the undercards. versus nobody. You know, they could have put him in the ring, you know, with like a Joseph Diaz or something like that. But they ain't trying to do shit, man. It's gonna go back to the same old. I mean, it never changed. Ryan Garcia, everybody knew Ryan Garcia couldn't box. He couldn't fight. He was a gimmick. That's why he ducked and picked and chose his fights. It ain't nothing we already didn't know. You know? So Isaac Cruz, that's what he been prepping for, is for a tune-up with Tank. That's been the 411 the whole time. Am I upset about it? No, I just don't give a fuck. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm just reporting what the word is. But Isaac Cruz ain't showed me nothing different since last time. That I think that he got a chance at winning this fight or could be more competitive. Now, their styles might just mesh with each other, and it might just make magic every time they fight. It could be that type of situation, like Gotti Ward or something like that. But quite frankly, I thought he should have had more profile raising fights. You know, maybe it was a Williams and Payda. Maybe it was trying to get a Camboso. You know, maybe it was trying to put him in there with Rolando Rolly Romero. Somebody that was going to make him the main event. He back to fighting on undercards. And the fact of the matter is, Tank Davis is only Gervonta Tank Davis, his team. You know, he can say, well, I want to go straight to this guy, I want this guy, I want that guy. They only in the business of making fights that's winnable. They're not in the business of challenging themselves, trying to be the best. Everything in boxing is about the money. It's not about reaching your goals. It's not about winning world champions. It's not about legacy. Everybody is just, goal is money. That's it. That's the ultimate goal. Is money. That's what they in the business in. They in the check cashing business. You know, when Shakur Stevenson said, you know, he told me he's just gonna fight fights that he can win. It is what it is. You got to know your audience. You got to know your opponent. You got to know the person that you pour money or you pouring time into. Simple as that. You can get $85 back. You know, you get $65, $70 back. You know, but you can't get that time back. It's the most valuable currency in the world. That's why relationships hurt so bad. And they don't have to be on a sexual tip. Just you pour time into something, into your child, or you pour time into the community. Or, you know, remember Grant Hill built all these basketball courts in Detroit in the 90s, and them motherfuckers just destroyed them. Come on, man. You took some of your time, some of your money to co-sign these courts, and they destroyed them. You pour time into a relationship with a young lady or whatever you into. You get done, you say, y'all finished, you thought it was going to be serious, or you thought it was going to be there for the rest of your life. You get there, you put that time in, it's like the relationship is over with. You can't get that time back. You can get that rent money back. You can get that, you know, jewelry money back. You can take the shoes, the bags you bought her like Orange Juice Jones, the furs, or you can get that money back from all the dates you spent, all the money you put in. You can get all that shit back. But the time you put into that relationship, you can't get that back. You know, can't get that peace of mind back. So, time you pour into, you know, you pour into boxing and sitting there watching it, going to see it, can't get that back. So make sure, you know, and we don't know how much time we got left. You know? So you gotta be very selective in how you're gonna use that time. But now he said Calvin Ford also say that he opened the training Ryan Garcia. He said about Ryan Garcia being a man of his word, calling for the fight, taking the fight, that he'd be open and training Ryan Garcia. He said it was just about him taking the fight that he was impressed, and you know, he was a man of his word, blase blah, that he be open to training Ryan Garcia. You hear a lot of people talking about Ryan Garcia's trainer, Joe Goosen, didn't have a game plan. You know, he was terrible, and you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and all this other shit, man. But, you know how I look at it? Like I said, I don't know, man. You know, Ryan Garcia, you know, that tag hoe fight, he looked no different from when he was with Eddie Reynoso. So I'm not sure the trainer might not be the problem here. You know, he missing a lot of quality fundamentals. He that big and don't know how to use a jab. You know what I'm saying? He had that many amateur fights and don't know how to keep his composure, don't know how to focus on, I got bored in there. And that's your excuse. He don't know how to slide. He don't have no footwork. He don't know how to get his head off the line by moving his upper body or getting his feet or using his feet to get his head off the line. He don't know how to do none of that. None of it. So it's a lot missing there. Somebody got to take him to the basic fundamentals. You got the you know, damn near the king of fundamentals is, you know, as a partner with Golden Boy Bernard Hopkins. You got Oscar De La Hoya that can show you how to move your feet and how to throw a jab. It's too late for Ryan Garcia to want to you know, learn how to get serious. Can't no trainer save Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia can't save himself at this time. It's too late. Calvin can't save him. He that bad, bro. He's a D-level fighter, I'm telling you. He got some physical talent, but that's it. He got some physical talent, some athleticism, but that ain't enough. That ain't enough. No jab. Don't know how to get on his toes. Or none of that shit, bro. Don't know how to move his head. Don't have no defense. Don't have no focus. Talking about I got bored in there. Man, fuck out of here, dude. Your life on the line. You can't even sit there and focus on the task at hand. That's a problem. So, I mean, people can talk about Joe Goosen all you want to. I seen in the first fight with Ryan Garcia when he wasn't using his jab against Tagaho, whatever his name is. He wasn't even telling him to use his jab to open him up. Then you put the power shots behind that. I knew right then and there that that was gonna be a problem. So if somebody come in and can't show Ryan Garcia footwork, how to use his jab, how to throw a straight right hand, just wasting your time. You just looking for a payday. And if he's not gonna be serious about it, I just think it's a waste of time. You need to retire. On the 40, gonna get fucking hurt, bro. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.